Chosen ones, empaths, your ex is worse than you thought. You've got to understand that this person never had good intentions for your life. They never had good intentions. You know, when you were doing well and they smiled in your face and they told you well done, they were resentful. They were bitter. They were twisted. They hated the fact seeing you do well. They didn't like it when you were happy. Why do you think there were so many toxic arguments and back and forth? That's what they loved. They loved the drama. They loved the arguments. They loved seeing you in pain. These that are twisted. These narcissists are twisted. They never wanted to see you doing well. And you know, when you went through bad times, in your own life, not to do with each other, but in your own life, when you went through some bad circumstances, you went through something tragic, they were happy. They felt euphoric rush. They felt glad to see you down. You know? These lot are really, you don't understand the evil intentions of these people. Your achievements, for example. Your achievements, things you achieved. They were jealous. They didn't like it. These lot come so close to us and got intimately involved with us, right? And they never wished well for us in our lives. And all we did is support them. All we did is love them. That's all we did. We did nothing wrong to them. We tried our utmost. We tried our best to make this work. We tried our best to make this work. For some reason, the inner core of these beings is full of hate, is full of resentment, is really, really twisted. They don't like to see you doing good. They love seeing you in pain. They're backwards thinking. Is something wrong with their brains? Their brains are messed up. And all of this stuff that actually takes place, that I'm talking about, is beneath the surface. It's beneath the mask. It's beneath the smile. It's beneath all of that. It's beneath all of that. They don't show you this. You see glimpses of it from time to time. You see glimpses of these lots' behavior. You know, what they try to do is they try to occupy a space in your life and make you so busy and flustered with dealing with them. They get in. They just want to get into your life. Back at the start, they just wanted to get inside your life. And they wanted to get inside your life to tear it down. They didn't want to build you up. When on the flip side of things, all we was doing was building them up to higher heights, helping them ascend. You know, we done so much for them, countless things we done for them, and they didn't appreciate it. They took it for granted. Honestly speaking, what you know about the narcissist in your life is just the tip of the iceberg. If you could put it all out on the table, their ill intentions in their mind, you would be truly shocked. But we've seen glimpses of it, and it's enough to go by. These glimpses we've seen, it's enough to go by to know this person didn't have good intentions for our lives. Okay? Now, I know I've said ex-narcissist here, but what I realized is a lot of friendship circles I was around were just as toxic. How I feel like my life has gone, I've gone from a psychopath to another psychopath to my ex-narcissist. And it feels like that I need to be careful now going forward. Where my next, I feel like I attract people that have got bad intentions for me or want to take advantage of me. That's how I feel. And it's the same for you guys, you fellow empaths out there. There's so many people preying on our downfall out there. For some reason, they just don't like it. Do you know what the main factor that I believe this is all about? Is they take our kindness for weakness. Because we're kind, because we're loving, because we're caring, because we help people, they think, right, I've got myself a meal ticket here. I got someone I can take advantage of. I got someone that can help me with my emotional and physical needs. I got someone that can do this for me. And they just take us for granted. So when they see us blossoming and doing well in other areas of our own life, in our own independent life, whether it's at work or our hobbies or whatever it might be, something that we achieve, something we do well in, they don't want us moving forward because they ultimately feel like they're losing us. When we succeed, they feel like they're losing grips of us. You know, I've seen it. Even when I transitioned from the psychopath to the narcissist, they were fighting for me. They were both fighting for me. You know, an ex-psychopath friend was starting arguments with me because I met someone new. And at the time, I thought that was someone who was my loving companion, my soulmate, my other half. I got engaged, things like that. They were fighting for my attention. It was crazy to be in the middle of it. Now looking back, they were just fighting. They were pulling, it's like they're pulling both of my limbs either way, in different directions. The psychopath's taking the mick out of the narcissist. The narcissist is thinking I'm cheating because I'm meeting up with a friend. It was back and forth. It was crazy to be stuck in the middle of it all. But this is what I'm saying. These people prey on us. They're our sworn enemies. And they're out there. Whether friendships, work, romantic. These people don't wish well for us. So we need to safeguard ourselves from this. And how I've done this now is I've got a caring heart. I've got a loving heart. But I'm not giving that heart to anyone and anyone. You know? And even though I knew all of this, I still made a mistake very recently to give my heart to a so-called friend who turned around and started to smear my name. Who went into some delusion and started smearing my name to everyone I know. Making me out to be bad. You know? And I tried to talk, stuck in his ways of thinking. Not listening to the truth. That's why going forward, I need to be even more careful now because I slipped up. I'll be honest with you guys, I slipped up. It wasn't for a romantic relationship, it was just for a friendship, but it was enough to drain me. It was enough to, it was a character assassination, enough to taint my name. You know? But these people, even these closest ones, that's what I've realized now. Even this so-called friend that I was around recently, or other people in my life, they've never wished well for me. They've never wished well for me, and they don't wish well for you. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. They just don't wish well for us. And I think it comes down to jealousy. They don't like our intellect. They don't like how we've got a pure heart, how we're caring and honest and true. It irritates them. And it's because they're plugged into these demonic entities that makes them irritated and makes them function in this way. These lot are plagued with demons. These lot have got a lot of inner work to do. And we can't be the ones that are there trying to fix them. I know we like to fix things. I know we like to fix people. But we can't be the ones trying to fix these individuals. We need to leave them to it. But they're a lot worse than you think. That's basically what this video is about. They're a lot more ill than you realize. Their brains are devoid of empathy. They're devoid of compassion. They're devoid of love. They're devoid of truth. These lot are really ill and twisted. So if you've got anyone that fits this criteria around your circle, get rid of them, you know? So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, a spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.